All right, hey everybody, welcome to Stay Active at Home. Here is our workout. We've got a week and a half left of these workouts before we are parting ways, unfortunately. So seriously, reach out if you need any advice or tips or anything like that. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday will be our last workout together. Unless something changes, and yeah, things are just a little nuts, so you gotta have to at least take a little break for a while. But if we do start up again, I'll for sure let you guys know. But reach out if you need any tips or advice, or want any help with the awesome progress that you guys have already made. I hate for you guys to feel lost and lose all the progress that you've made. So I want to make sure that I'm dog free and these workouts too. but yeah, it's been a fun ride. Okay, here's the workout. 3 supersets. The first 2 are going to be 60 seconds of work to 15 seconds of rest, and we're going to go through each exercise twice. So these 2, the elevator squats and the bicep curls, we're going to go elevator squat, bicep curl, elevator squat, bicep curl, elevator squat, bicep curl, rest. Then we are going to be doing the second 2. So not a whole lot of recovery time, but a lot of pretty long interval as far as the work time goes. When it comes to these longer intervals, obviously you're not going to be able to sprint through them because 60 seconds is a long time to squat for and to bicep curl for. So think nice, consistent pace. Try your best not to take any breaks. See if you can figure out that perfect pace to go at where you can make it all the way through. I will show you the exercises. Oh man, there's a lot of sirens going on out there. I wonder what's happening. Sounds like a fire truck. Okay, exercise number 1 of the first superset, we've got elevator squats. Now, if you want to use an additional weight, you'd want to hold it underneath your chin like so. But elevator squats are a little bit more challenging than a traditional squat. So if you don't need to use a weight, you don't have to. But what you're going to do is you're going to put your feet about shoulder width apart. Same fundamentals of a squat apply, but you're going all the way down as low as you can go. 90 degrees would be perfect. Then you're up a third of the way, back down to the bottom of your squat again. Then you stand all the way up. Think slight change or slight pause at each change of direction. So we're not bouncing, but you are going down, up, down, and stand for 60 seconds. We'll rest for 15, then grab onto your dumbbells. You can do bicep curls standing, or you can do them sitting. Make sure you're not swinging and your elbow's the only hinge. So elbows at your sides. I like hammer curl style where my palms are facing each other. But if you choose to go crazy and try a different way, feel free. You can do traditional bicep curls where your palms are out. You can alternate. You can do them together. None of them are wrong. Just make sure you're not swinging. That's the important part. So going through those 3 times each. Then we're going to do a reverse lunge for the second superset. Stand nice and tall, taking a step back. Try to get as low as you can, tapping that back knee. Alternating back and forth, left and right for 60 seconds. Exercise number 2 is going to be a tricep kickback. So if you're going a little bit heavier on the bicep curls, it might be wise to have a lighter set of dumbbells for the tricep kickback. You're hinging forward nice and far, not rolling the shoulders forward, back nice and flat. Arms go back to 90 degrees, and you are pushing the dumbbells out to the opposite wall. See if you can lock your elbows out and pause for a second before, not a second, split second before you return. Now, if you don't have a pair of dumbbells to use, or the weights that you have are too heavy for a kickback, you can use a heavier weight, or like that heavy ball that you have, Patty, you can put the weight up over your head and do tricep extensions as opposed to the kickback. Third superset we've got, we're shortening up the work time by half and taking 5 seconds off of the rest time. We're going to do squat jumps and bicycles. So squat jump, you can do this a couple different ways. You can tap the ground, jump up, tap the ground, jump up. You can do where you aren't tapping the ground, where you're just squatting down and jumping. Or you can take the jump out of the equation altogether. If you are going to take the jump out of the equation, try to at least come up on your tippy toes when you're doing the jump, the jump part. You're going to tap the ground, reach up. Tap the ground, reach up. But yeah, try to come up on your tippy toes so you're using a little bit of a lower body for that one and that explosive movement. And the last exercise is going to be a bicycle. So laying on your back, hands behind your head, resting your head into your hands, not wrenching on your neck. And you're going to touch opposite elbow to opposite knee, or as close as you can, and alternating for 30. Back and forth between those 3 times each, but the interval changed to a lesser interval. Cool. Nothing new, just changing the time up a little bit. Okay, let's get warmed up. First exercise for the warm up, we're going to do squats. So let's go 10 body weight squats, nice and controlled. I really like to use the warm up as an opportunity to kind of just check your state, your physical state at this time, because you know we all wake up and we've got an ache or a pain or a stiffness and we're not really sure where it came from. But if it's a little achy, a little stiff, and it's manageable and you're able to push through, that's okay. But if you've got some discomfort in joints or anything like that, recognize that and modify as needed. I lost count, but I'm going to guess that's 10. Exercise number 2 for the warm-up, we're going to do an A-frame. So hands together, hinging forward. You're going to rotate one hand up to the ceiling. Keep your gaze at your hand and return. We'll go 5 each side. Five and 5. Then we'll go down, we're going to do 5 push-ups, nice controlled. Since we're only going to do 5, really use this opportunity to try to get as full and great of range of motion as you can on your push-up. Don't rush through them, leading with your chest, not your nose, all the way down the ground and back up. Here's 5 for me. And then we'll finish up the warm-up with 15 jumping jacks. And it's 15. I'll let you guys finish up. Remember, first 2 exercises, elevator squats, bicep curls. Whew. All right, let's get after it. We are starting in 10 seconds. Elevator squats to start.
3, 2, 1,
and go. All the way down, up a third of the way, all the way down, and stand. All the way down, up a third of the way, all the way down, and stand. Really try to keep your weight on your heels on here so you're not shifting those knees over your toes. Sticking your butt out, and stand. All the way down, up a third of the way, all the way down, and stand. Good job, you guys. We are 30 seconds through, halfway through the first interval. Good job, you guys. 15 seconds. These start to build up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I'm going to do my bicep curls on my knees. That way it takes a variable out so I'm not prone to cheating or swinging or arching my back. Standing if you want. And go. 60 seconds of bicep curls. Try to relax your neck when you're doing these. We don't want those shoulders coming up to your ears. Really try to think, what muscles should I be working in a bicep curl? I think it's pretty obvious. But the only thing that you should feel tension in is your biceps, your grip, probably a little bit in your forearms. That's it. Yeah, nothing in your neck, nothing in your back, not much in your shoulders. If you feel in your shoulders, you might be swinging a little bit, or those elbows are leaving your sides. All right, almost there. All right. 15 seconds and we're back up to elevator squats. Feel like we just got done with these, huh? Here we go. All the way down, up a third of the way, all the way down, and stand. Good job, you guys. Really try to work on your depth. Utilize this 60 seconds, this long interval, to make sure that everyone is perfect, because it's a long time. And you can really pay attention to each and every single repetition, as opposed to some of the shorter intervals where you feel like you're in a rush and you're in a hurry and you want to try to get as many in as you can. Just utilize this one for a perfect form. Good job. Keep it up. We're almost there. Okay, back to bicep curls. Remember, you can do them hammer curl style like I've been doing. You can put your palms out. That might be better if you got a lighter weight. You can alternate if you need. Feel free to adjust how you do the workout based off of your fatigue level. Try not to stop, but just adjust, just modify. So if you're started with two hands at the same time, curling with your palms out, maybe instead of just stopping and resting, you turn your palms in for a few reps. And then if you start to get tired there, then you can start to alternate. So we're not stopping, we're still moving. We're not resting during the interval, but we are just modifying so we can keep moving so we don't have to stop. Almost there, you guys. Okay, just like that, we're on to our last round. So last elevator squat, last bicep curl coming up. There we go, all the way down, up a third of the way, all the way down, and stand. Now really pay attention to what your knees are doing here too. Don't let them cave in, don't bow them outwards. Your knees should be going straight forward, straight at me. It's pretty common for us to have knee valgus, knees caving in. And actually, women are more prone to that knee valgus than men are because of hips. You're already kind of at an adverse angle because your hips are wider and your legs are kind of already in this motion. That's why female athletes basketball players, softball players, volleyball players especially, they're more prone to ACL injuries. They're more prone to ACL injuries because jumping and landing like this outside of the knees. All right, last round of bicep curls. There we go. Remember, modifying as needed, but not stopping, not swinging. Keeping those shoulders down. Do not let them shrug up to your ears. Not swinging, moving like a robot. Good job, everybody. Keep them going. Almost there. Then we'll take a nice little break. Home stretch now. Couple more reps. Good job, you guys. Okay, we'll take a quick breather. Grab your water. And then we're going to be doing reverse lunge and tricep kickback. So on these type of long intervals, you should be getting your heart rate up, but not maxed out like you do in some of the Tabata stuff that we do. But it should be a nice, consistent, maybe 75, 80% of your max heart rate. If you don't know what that is currently, a lot of heart rate monitors will tell you, really good tool. Okay, reverse lunges, tricep kickbacks, or tricep extensions if you've got a heavier weight. All right, you guys, we are starting in 10 seconds with reverse lunges. And go. Step back, tap your knee, return back to stand. Try to stay under control here. Don't let that knee wobble. Don't let the knee cave in here either. So when you're taking a step back, that knee should be in perfect 90 degrees. It shouldn't be caving in like this or bowing out that way either. That's a really good benefit of having a camera facing the camera. You can actually see yourself on how you exercise. And remember that angles are a really important factor when it comes to exercising safely. So mirrors and, you know, a zoom camera can really help, because you might notice you're doing something funky, but you can't feel it. But when you start to see yourself doing it, you can adjust. All right, tricep kickbacks. Nice far hinge forward, but not rolling the shoulders forward. There we go, hinging forward, arms up to 90 degrees, kicking back. Try to lock those elbows up behind you, but not swing. Try to stay under control of the motion. You're pulling the weights back to 90 degrees, not dropping. Then they'll swing. And if you get tired, you can alternate. Good job, you guys. Almost there. If bending forward this far bothers your back, switch to tricep extensions. I know it's a long time to hinge forward, so if you feel it in your back, you can adjust to tricep extensions, or you can do a 3-point tricep extension where you're resting your arm on your leg. There we go. Tap in the knee, return. Tap in the knee, return. Try to work on your balance here. You're under control. Good job, you guys. Keep it going. Nice, consistent pace. I know lunges are kind of tough, but very functional movement. Good job, everybody. We're almost there. Good job. Okay, I'm going to do tricep extension on this round so you guys can see what's going on there. I'm going to do it kneeling, so I tend to arch my back. So I'm going to kneel just to keep myself on. Elbows tucked in, pressing up over your head. But if you want to still do those tricep extensions, you can do that. I mean, tricep kickbacks. These ones are extensions, the ones that I'm doing right now. And so I have a tendency to arch my back when I'm doing these. So if you keep the weight really close to your head, maybe tapping the top of your shoulders and pressing up over your head, it'll save your back, especially if you're standing. Don't let your elbows bow out like this. Try to keep them tucked in. That'll isolate your triceps. Good job, you guys. Woo, starting to burn now. Keep them going. All right, last round, we got reverse lunges here. Then our last round is tricep extensions. Then we'll pick up the pace a little bit. There we go. Tap your knee, return. Tap your knee, return. Try to stay under control. Nice, good depth. Try to get all the way down to the ground, you guys. Good opportunity to practice that proper form, perfect form, as much depth as you can get. Way to go, you guys. Keep working, keep working. Good form, Meg. All right, we're almost there, you guys. Keep it going. Keep it moving. No resting today. Whew. All right. Last interval before we take a little break. Tricep extensions or kickbacks, your choice. Go. Remember, if you want to do the tricep extensions, rest that one arm on your leg, drop one dumbbell. You can do 5 reps on one side, then switching legs, other side. So this would be called a three-point tricep extension because it's front leg is 1 point, back leg is another point, arm on your knee is third point. And if you're still hinging, don't roll the shoulders forward. Don't start to stand up because then you're gonna restrict your range of motion. Okay, quick break here. Squat jumps, bicycles, 30-10, 3 times each. Coming up. The toughest part about this next interval is going to be the transition between standing and laying down, because you only have 10 seconds. So literally right when you're done with the jump squats, go right down to the ground, because otherwise you're going to be sneaking into the other interval. All right, just changing the interval timer here. Are we ready? Jump squats coming at you for 30 seconds. We're starting in 7, 6, 5. And go. Tap the ground, jump. Quick on these ones, quick on these ones. Changing gears. Fast as you can. 10 seconds in. These are going to feel real quick. They're half the interval is the 60-second one. 10 more seconds. Just 10 seconds of rest. We're coming right down to the ground for the bicycles. Go. If you feel anything on your neck during these bicycles, feel free to lay down, put your hands on your butt, and just kick your legs. But that's if you're feeling it in your neck. Almost there. All right, quick transition to stand. One round in, 2 to go. Jump squats. Here we go. Remember, if you're taking the jump out, at least come up onto your tippy toes. Or you can do the jump squats this way too. Or you can switch them up every 10 seconds like I do, because I get bored and tired. All right, good job. All right, second round of bicycles. Quick transition. Start in 3. Good job, you guys. Keep it going. Whew. There you go. You guys ever have one of those days where your legs just feel heavier than normal? Here we go, last round of jump squats. I feel like my legs are heavy today. Good job, guys. Keep it going, keep it going. Quick. As quick as you can go. We're sprinting to the finish line. This is the last time you got to do jump squats. Good pace, good speed. Keep it going. All right, 10 seconds. Last round of bicycles. Then we're done for the day. Here we go. Good job, you guys. No rest here. Keep it going all the way to the end. Keep that speed. Don't slow down. We're almost there. Push it, fight it. Good. Oh my gosh. It's crazy to move so slow and consistent the whole time, and then all of a sudden just drop the hammer and sprint, isn't it? Way to go, you guys. Way to work hard. All right, grab a quick drink. We'll cool it down. Okay, simple cool down this time. We're going to do a couple leg exercises or a couple leg stretches, and then we'll work on your neck a bit. So let's do quad. Grab your foot, pull your heel to your butt, stand up nice and tall, shift your hips forward. All right, other leg. Grabbing your foot, stand it up tall, bring your heel to your butt, shift your hips forward. All right. Now a hinge forward, stretching those hamstrings out, feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Hinging forward, bringing your hands all the way down to the floor. If you can. I'm borderline. If I lock my knees, I don't think I could. Shifting to the left side for a couple seconds. Shifting to the right side. Okay, bring it on up. Okay, we're gonna do a neck stretch. What I want you to do is I want you to take right hand, place it on the back of your head. If we're going on a clock, let's go to 7 o'clock. Then you're going to bring your chin to your right armpit, pulling down slightly with your hand. Then with your left hand, what I want you to do is I want you to stick your hand out, put your palm parallel to the floor. Then I want you to drop that left shoulder. Feel that really good stretch in the neck and the trap. You might need to move an inch one direction or another to really find that spot that you need. All right, return back to center. Now use your left hand, place it at 5 o'clock on the back of your head. Pull your chin down closer to your armpit. Now your right hand's gonna go out, palm parallel to the floor, drop your right shoulder. I love this stretch. All right, give me a couple really tight shrugs up to your ears, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and relax. Give me one more good shrug, squeeze your shoulder blades back together, and relax. Good job, you guys. Thanks for hanging. You guys kicked butt today. I don't know if when I was looking at the screen, I don't know if I've seen any of you guys rest. You guys are getting in such good shape. Faster than me. I guess that's not, maybe not saying much. Okay, our make a difference for today. So a lot of times in our daily lives, especially since quarantine happened and COVID and everything, we're stuck inside a lot. And what we don't realize is how less steps we're getting in a day than we normally would. You know, even if like you're still working from home, you're not physically getting up and walking to a meeting. You're just pushing a button to go to the next meeting. So what I want you to try to do is try to make up for lost ground. It doesn't necessarily need to be a walk, but think of it like a workout snack. Like just give yourself a couple minutes, maybe a couple times throughout the day, whatever you have time for. Maybe just like go down and do like 10 crunches, or do like stand up from your chair and do like 10 squats, or just something simple just to get yourself moving so we're not just sitting on our butts all the time. Your body will thank you for it because it needs to move. Your body loves moving, loves exercise. So it might just kind of help you get away from the screen for a little while too. Whew. Good job, EJ. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank
Bye.
you.